up, everybody? Blue Mirai here, and today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club. You know what? Let's just go ahead with this. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to load game. Wait, what? Oh, it's already going to it. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. Like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, or Sayori. I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. That is accurate for a few of my friends. Yeah. We used to walk to school together on days like this. I'm tempted not to say anything right now, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Isn't that just everybody? Nobody wants to get up or wait. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Dude, run away. It's for your own good. Hold on a second. Okay. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and that's Sayori. Hold on. Oh. I see. Okay. Now time to do some voices. Like normal people. I can't do it. So I'm back, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Just cliche anime tropes. Yeet. Ow. Okay. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Matt. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I know things go wrong, like so wrong. So I might not have reactions as much as blind playthroughs. But let's see. I have lots of anxiety, so this will be fun. I can't do a girl laugh. I fail so hard at voices, but I can't do a laugh. Right? Thanks. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Hold on a second. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Commution. Why do I keep looking here even though the camera's over here? Hold on. Oh yeah, I also have game balls open here as well. Like any normal people. Okay, I forgot what I did for Sayori's voice again. By the way, Matt, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already on... Oh, fudge, I messed up! Okay, I think that's over. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? No, seriously, did I? Since when? I haven't even... Okay, I know, it's just part of the story, but... I can't say I'm out of Sayori. I really can't. But whatever. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That sounds so much like me and a lot of people who probably play this game. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. That's pretty ironic. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs, if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Don't ask what I'm doing. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Or cause things. Oh, do I really have to say? You know what? Let's go. Yay! I'm cringing so hard right now. Kill me. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because you're dense. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Because you're dense. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. At least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Wow. There's gonna be more exaggeration later on. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Isn't that just normal school? Whatever. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Oh, I know an ounce of motivation. Hold on a second. Let me just search it up here. An ounce of motivation. Oops. Sorry about that. An ounce of motivation? Let me just give him an ounce of motivation. Sorry, this might take a while. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Hold on. Here's an ounce of motivation. There we go. We got an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Soy sauce. Sayori sauce. What? Sayori sauce. First chocolate sauce and now Sayori sauce. Sayori sauce. Most of the things I'm doing is kind of... I'm not even sure myself. Well, whatever. Let's just go on. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was facing out. So, I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Hold on a second, guys. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Can I just go home? Please? That would be wonderful, actually. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? that was in my head, but whatever. Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I am going to your club. I'm dying inside here, you know? I'm just... meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Is it the literature club? Yeah. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Sounds Sayori. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, because I read manga. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And not... Okay, people have... Like, my friends have been... my best friend has told me about my pronunciation, but I don't know, I just prefer saying Natsuki. Natsuki or Natsuki or whatever, Natsuki. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I don't even know it either. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I mean, why not cake? But whatever. Cupcakes are fine too. Yes, let's go. I want to die. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake and some poetry. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake and some poetry. Isn't that pretty smart? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Boy. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Because why not? Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Okay, how am I gonna do a voice for Yuri? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Let's just go with that for now. Sayori's always says nice things about you. Okay, Natsuki, this might be a hard one.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Matt, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Just for the dots, I'm just gonna make it completely silent. All words escape me in this situation. Did I exaggerate that a little? This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
I sound so weird when I say that. Please end my life. Natsuki's best though.
Okay, I keep forgetting voices.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Or should I say, Sayori? I'm so sorry, please end my life.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Hold on a second, I'll just cut this part of the video out. I'm back and I accidentally skipped some dialogue. Hold on, let me just... History, so the one I skipped. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to one of the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
Tsundere.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
I doubt it.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
Okay, I cannot think of what voice would fit Monika right now.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Matt.
Monika smiles sweetly. Because she's definitely not creepy or anything. I'm watching you! Okay, never mind, that sounds creepy. Should I rephrase that? Okay, let me rephrase that. She's watching me. You'll see what I mean. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Isn't this so relatable until it gets to the second act? Why am I looking at the mirror? This is awkward. Let's continue. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Matt. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well?
I'm dying. The girls have few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Why didn't you take a seat next to Natsuki? Damn it. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Okay, I can't do that. Ooh, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I do that as well. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yeah. She's waiting for you to take a bite at her. I mean, what? No, I didn't say anything. Get the police. I mean, what? I'm joking. I finally bite down. You know what's kind of awkward? Knowing that me and Natsuki are pretty much about the same height. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not... Thanking me. It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, probably from manga and anime you've watched.
Made them for you or anything.
Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe, but not for you know, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole set tea.
Oh, wow, I screwed up again with the dialogue. I am terrible at reading. No offense to myself, but I am terrible. Ow. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I've never had tea, ever.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider, the literature club?
She's on to me! She's on to me! I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika. Monika. I'm gonna make so much mistakes on reading. No joke. This shouldn't be called Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. This should be called reading everything wrong in Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. I really am surprised. Why do I keep looking left? Is there... Okay. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Manga is literature. I don't care.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club before we graduate.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that.
Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Matt, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I can see you perking up, Natsuki. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. In this game, you're either gonna pick someone. I don't even know. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I said don't.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling the good stories in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. It's called, I'm trying to think of a horror book I actually read once. Oh wait, nah. Okay, I can't think of any. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Hold on. Oh wait, I don't have a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Why? You'll see why.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori how do you say it? Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder.
I'm not cute!
I think the main rebel would wait for me to say this part. The main rebel would definitely wait for me to say this part. By the way, the main rebel is a friend of mine, just saying. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. Just like me.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, man?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Stop smiling, Monika. You look like a demon. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought, especially because of Natsuki. I mean, what? All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought... Matt?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Anxiety. That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
Really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone.
Stop saying okay, everyone. You repeat that every single time.
I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Shh.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
We have homework.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Matt, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Am I really impressed at class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I already feel anxiety going skyrocketing off the roof. I lost my English there. I English good. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their room.
Hey Matt, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home, because home is the best place. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, especially Natsuki. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. And Natsuki. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Marshmallow. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, that was Sayori? Oh. Let's see. Oh wait, that's Sayori's wrong. Dang it. 2 Sayori and 1 Natsuki. Finally. Yeet. I'm just trying to go for Natsuki over here. Oh, Doki Doki. Boom. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies. Why am I doing this? Yes. Let's see. Oh. probably just gonna be along of me humming this, so if you can skip ahead to when I actually finish this if you want. I'm not sure which one. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay.
Hi again, Matt. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Hahaha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Matt. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
What do you have against that with that, Monika? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Betcha the main rebel would want me to say that as well. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Matt always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. But my room is messy, why would you clean someone else's room? And you almost set your house on fire once. Huh.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Matt can become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Sayori... Oh, whoops.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. A book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I think. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, because the closet is fun. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated... Oh, that was a sigh? I didn't even know that. Ugh! There, much better. From within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Probably me. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki sides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? It means you're dead. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Oh, thanks for being so polite. She then turns to a box of manga and sets the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. This world. I know that feel. I got a closer look at the box set. She's excited. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Door? Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Nat. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I always knew that phrase. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Why? I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Oh, I wonder what that could be. I wonder. It's exceedingly Mo. Yay. Don't just stand there. Ua. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can read at the same time like that. We can't. Dang it. I messed up. Whatever. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Holy hentai is bad. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
No. Wait. Shh, I read that in the wrong voice. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished a series. Hey, are you even paying attention?
Even sounded natural to me. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot? A plot? Whatever. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. That sounded weird. I never want to put that tone of voice ever again.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. It's not even our full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
Now, I'm just gonna say something here before I forget. When I first saw this, saw a thumbnail DDLC on YouTube, I really didn't think much of it. But since a friend of mine suggested to me to watch it, I kinda got addicted somehow. It doesn't. I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga.
Bullshit.
Like I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? She looks extremely lolly in this one. We read on for a few minutes. Like, instead of being in first year, she looks like she's from a primary school. Like, no joke. The hell? Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Relatable.
Huh?
You don't?
That's not Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Death Note people. Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. I really do. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. It's kind of easy for me. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. I wonder. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Well, go on. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. How do you spell this? Minori or Minori? Let's just go with Minori. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, even since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. Actually, I'm pretty sure this game would help me with reading during class. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Shit. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Like Dragon Ball Z. I'm joking, I already finished that. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to doing something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this much before. Yeah. I don't do much. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's go with, I'm kind of scared, so let's go with Monika. I should start off with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Matt. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I'm kind of creeped out now. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Matt. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Matt. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long... Oh, fudge! Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying... Oh, wow! What's with me today? I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Excuse me.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the same way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle, I don't even know, protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already searched for a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on this other side, was looking in.
So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I know I haven't been talking to you guys much, but I'm just reading. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? I think I might need to drink water later. Like, lots of water. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Don't even ask, please. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And let's go for Natsuki next, because, you know, best girl. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. You're so dense. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Yay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can see. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That sounded wrong to me. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Amen. Preach. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's go with soy sauce. Yeah, let's go with soy sauce next. Let me just get the soy sauce. This is a good poem, Matt. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that... It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? No. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Matt. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Food. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Yes, you can. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. And finally, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Oh. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and you really haven't gotten anywhere at all. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and I still stammer a lot, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. My throat hurts so much right now. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Huh, it's been an hour already. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. And by often, I mean I never read script. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's better than my actual handwriting. Jeez. It's a mess. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Matt. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Symbol? Huh. That actually came up. We were doing poetry techniques in school, so yeah. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Excuse me again. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting again. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper about their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Matt did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Matt's like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something there? Okay, no, I didn't. Good. Oh god, it just lagged for a second. I'm like, oh god, Monika! Shit.
Maybe you're just jealous that Matt appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... magically grew a size bigger as soon as Matt started showing up. Natsuki... Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Oh god, anxiety.
Matt, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Matt. Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Matt? Well... Well...
Why are you looking at me? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, he'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Natsuki? Oh shit. Yuri. You're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know.
That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over at my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yes, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters at barelyaudible.com. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Matt. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away.
Anyway, the thing about your special area, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I put Sayori on the shoulder. I pat, dang it!
Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Matt. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Okay, time to go kill myself. I'm joking.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
Man, Sayori and Monika pretty much the same voice. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth so far. Did she just say okay, everyone, again?
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Matt, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about what kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself, with newfound determination.
Matt, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Why a beam? I know what it means by beam. Don't explain it to me in the comments. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Matt, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
I am gonna have to drink a lot of water after this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to prepare a water bottle next time I record some Doki Doki. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, well, that's gonna be all for this video. So, if you think I should do some more Doki Doki, then sure, I'll do that. Like this video if you like, click that bell if you want to get notifications for my next video, and subscribe if you want to see more content, and subscribe if you want to see more Doki Doki while I'm at it. Let's see, yeah, I'm just gonna save here. Okay. Anyways, that's all for now, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.